welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and go over the Nav UI section. I have posted into the Discord of a poll that I wanted to do was to tackle, let me pull this up actually, to tackle this, creating this UI. I either said to go with this location, which was to have, for example, if you're in the player bedroom, you can go in the hallway, you can go into the kitchen, go into the dining room, etc. Or follow Summertime Saga navigation, where you can just click on the door itself instead of right here. And the poll was the Summertime Saga navigation. So we will not be using this, but we will be using these buttons. So let's go ahead and tackle these buttons. For example, as of right now, we are using this currently. We will be removing this and utilizing the new UI. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing that we want to do is I want to go ahead and just make the screen a little bit wider. So let's do 1280 by 720. Okay. The next thing that I want to do is add in a new file. This is what's going to house the new UI system. And I have created in the game file GUI, the interface, I have added these buttons. These are what's going to be the buttons for, again, options, phone, the event list, and these are WebP. WebP is better. It is a smaller file size than PNG and JPEG, so if you are creating your own buttons, I recommend on using WBP. So let's go ahead and get these added in. I'm going to go ahead within the new Navi UI. Let's say define UI images. And here's going to be image, and it's going to be Navi, and let's just say menu options. And then we're gonna, since the root folder, since we don't need to say whatever the name of your game is, game, GUI, whatever the game is, we can just route to here, the GUI. So let's do GUI interface, and we're going to be doing the options.webp. GUI interface options webp. And we need to do the same thing for all the buttons. So we already did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we just need to do the rest for all of these. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've gone ahead and added the correct names for these. Options, profile, events, inventory, phone, map, time, and sleep. Same thing for this. Or for example, it's backpack, inventory, map, options, phone, profile, the events, sleep, and time. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and create the screen, which is going to be the UI element. And that's going to be done by typing in screen Navi. And since it is going to be the main UI layer, I'm going to say layer overlay. And since we are wanting to pull this up, we are wanting to do this section first. Let's just focus on the top section. So we're going to go ahead and do an H box. And I'm going to go ahead and comment this. It is going to be the left section. And it is going to have settings, and the profile, and the events. Let me see. No, actually, this is not right. It's going to be the main top bar container. There we go. And here it's going to be xfill true because we want to go ahead and fill in this whole entire bar. And y position 0 is going to be position at the top. Okay. Now we want to go ahead and create another H box. And here we want to have an X size of 300, meaning that's just going to be like the width of this. This is also going to be the same as, 300. And now we want to add in the buttons. We're going to say idle. We're going to do the options first. Hover, options. We want to have a focus mask, which means that we want to easily click on it instead of having to click on the screen or anywhere around it. And we're going to do null action for right now. There's not going to be anything tied to it yet. And this is pretty much going to be the same thing as for the rest of the buttons. So again, I'm going to do the next one and then I'm going to finish it off. This one's going to be, which one is it? Profile. Oops. Go ahead and do that again. Profile. Hover is going to be profile. Focus mask is true. Action. Null action. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. I'm going to go ahead and finish just the top bar section first, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I've gone ahead and added the image buttons. The right section, of course, is going to be the settings, profile, and events, as shown right here. Quest. On the right side is going to be inventory, cell phone, map, and in the center is going to be the time display, as shown right here. The time display, I haven't added that yet because, I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and do something a little bit differently on setting that up. So I'm going to do that in the next video. But if you haven't already, if you haven't already, go ahead and fill out this section out, and I will wait for you. Go ahead and just pause this video right here and just copy this down. Okay. So once you've done that, the next thing to do is to call this screen right here. That's going to be in game main. So it's going to core game. Usually it's calling the game GUI, which is having the old UI system. Let's go ahead and as of right now, just comment that out if you want. And the same thing as above, show screen Navi. Okay. So a couple things is going to happen. One, depending on the file or the image size that you have, it's either going to show it correctly or it's going to enlarge it, meaning it's going to zoom in really close to it. It's going to be really big. And my guess for me is going to be big. It was neither the case. So, perfect. So, why is this? Let's go ahead and go back. And let's look at this. What is the issue? So the issue is because of the incorrect name convention. So let's go ahead and just get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay. And these should match this correctly. Now going back into it, let's go ahead and yep, as you can see, it's big. And that's the reason why, because we haven't styled these yet. But we're going to go ahead and style it in the next video. But I am going to go ahead and push this code to GitHub. That way you can easily find it and download it if you wish. In the GitHub, it's going to be tags. And it is going to be set under whatever the video is. And that's going to be going forward, whatever the video and tutorial it is. So, yeah. With that being said, if you did find this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions or concerns, please post in the comments down below. If you have joined the Discord channel, you can post your comments and questions there as well, and we will get with you in a timely manner on that. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.